smooth is the center name of the new CLS. Painted an eye-getting shade of metallic red with a rich green cowhide lodge, the breathtaking Mercedes Vision CLS ID Auto divulged at the 2003 Frankfurt International Motor Show drummed up a significant buzz. Aside from appearing the four-entryway car idea, the CLS scored focuses for Mercedes by promising that this flawless auto would influence its creation to a great extent unaltered. Obviously, when the Creation Auto was appeared at New York in 2004, planned purchasers joined on the spot. In the vicinity of 2004 and 2017, the first and second era CLS sold more than 375,000 duplicates, a major number for a specialty showcase display. Customarily, the CLS depends on the E-Class stage and uses the same mechanicals separated from an all the more daunting variant of the skeleton. Be that as it may, things have been moving quickly at Mercedes over the most recent couple of years. With the move towards more noteworthy charge and the appropriation of halfway 48 volts frameworks initially found in the overhauled S-Class in 2017, the third-era CLS debuts with numerous new highlights that the E-Class will just get when it gets its facelift late 1 year from now. The third-era CLS is a much smoother auto to take a gander at than its ancestor, which was by chance composed at Mercedes' Advanced Design Center in California. The Gen 2 Auto had significantly more going on outwardly than the first from 2004, and was maybe a bit as well eager searching for a few. This most recent auto takes after Gordon Wigener's erotic virtue by evacuating whatever number lines as could reasonably be expected, depending more on shape, extent and finitemizing for impact. One preferred standpoint of this is lessened surface drag, and the new CLS has a class driving drag coefficient of only 0.26. The planning of the press drive occasion just before the Geneva Motor Show was with the end goal that the new M264 turbocharged 4-barrel fuel engine that replaces the current M274 unit had not yet finished its homologation testing. Along these lines, while we had 25 6-chamber gas and diesel test autos accessible, just 2 4-barrel autos were nearby. Both wore the discretionary AMG styling bundle, however with no model assignment, and just those sufficiently ready to acknowledge they were there got the chance to drive them. The 4-chamber gas model will be known as the CLS 350. Mercedes began to make sensibly vivacious 4-barrel gas motors, while turbocharging supplanted the somewhat asthmatic supercharged and normally suctioned engines that had gone previously. The most recent 2.0-liter inline-4 engine is the most productive Mercedes 4 yet, and is intended for a particular yield upwards of 134 horsepower/liter, which compares to around 300 horsepower in the CLS 350. This new motor is a piece of Mercedes' scaling down and measured motor methodology whereby the new turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-6 engine replaces the essential V8 in the E-Class and S-Class models for example, while the past mid-go 3.0-liter V6 engines are supplanted by the new turbocharged inline-4 motor. Where Mercedes' secluded motor outline was beforehand focused on V6 and V8 units that mutual whatever number parts as could reasonably be expected, the mantra is presently fixated on these i4 and i6 engines. Vitally, there is no power misfortune from the scaling back exercise, with the new Turbo 4 indicating comparative yield to the V6 it replaces, while the new Turbo i6 has comparative punch to the old V8. The second in addition to point is that both new motors demonstrate noteworthy picks up in efficiency in the meantime. The M264 motor uses variable planning on the admission camshaft, and a twin parchment turbocharger with a quick-acting electric wastegate actuator to upgrade both base end torque and best end control. On the i6 engine, the 48-volt starter alternator is coordinated, while it is belt-driven on the i4 motor. This technology improves advance off by including a slug of extra electrically inferred torque underneath 2,500 revolutions per minute. Aside from these proficiency focal points, the new i4 engine is additionally smoother and calmer. Specifics: for example, motor square protection, quietening innovation for the fuel infusion hydrodynamics, and other sound protection, go far towards compensating for the loss of two barrels. The 48 volts framework likewise assuages a regular 12 volts framework when the fuel-sparing stop-begin framework is locked in. Stop-begin is considerably more observable on 4-barrel motors, particularly diesels. However, the high torque and ebb and flow capacity of the 48 volts framework enables the motor to restart as consistently as the pre-drawn-in starter on a V12 engine. Furthermore, on the off chance that you are in fuel-sparing mode, the eco of the stop-begin framework now cuts the motor even before the auto goes to an entire end. The motor's water pump is electrically determined by the 48 volts frameworks, which additionally lessens fuel-sapping mechanical drag. Utilizing this 48 volts framework offers a considerable lot of the upsides of a half-breed. However, without the weight and space punishments of hauling around 300 kilograms of batteries that infringe on trunk space. Nameplate in the US. Doing the diligent work of keeping this truck going is a 2.